Good morning, everyone. Namaste. This morning we'll be doing a 30-minute yoga flow to really wake up. So I don't know about you, but when I wake up from a deep rested sleep, I am just so groggy in the morning. So with this class, it's really sequenced to wake you up, create concentration and focus, not only with your breath, but with the movements involved in this flow, so that you can walk away from this class feeling uplifted, concentrated, focused, and energized, and woken up. So we'll start this class in a nice seated position. Bring the hands resting on the knees or in the lap. Closing down your eyes. Just take a moment to center yourself here on your mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, side out. Just connecting with your natural breath in and out through your nose. Let your breath be long and deep as your belly fills with air. And with each exhale, see if you can pull your belly button back towards your spine, starting this focus and centering with a little bit of core engagement with each breath. And just take this moment to realize the opportunity of another day to manifest your dreams or do whatever you so choose. Gently blinking open the eyes to wake up from the centering. Open your arms to your side as you inhale. Sweep the arms up, lift the heart. Maybe you gaze up. As you exhale, palms down, sweep the arms to your side. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale down. One more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, bring the right hand down as the left arm reaches over to the right. Keep the left palm facing down. With each inhale, see if you can open your chest, open towards the sky. And with each exhale, maybe sinking a little bit deeper to the right, really stretching into the left side body. Press the left hip down into the earth. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take one more breath here. On your next inhale, rising through center, gazing up, spread your fingers. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches over. With each inhale, opening the chest, maybe gazing up. With each exhale, sinking a little deeper. Press the right hip down, breathing into the right side body. Remember to pull your belly button back towards your spine with each exhale. On your next inhale, rise through center. And take an exhale here, face your palms away from you. Take another inhale, spread the fingers wide. As you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest, maybe point your chin up a little higher. Keep the length of the neck. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, really pull the shoulders back. One more inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale, rising up. As you exhale, just let your hands float down to the ground. Just take a moment to take a full clearing breath. In through your nose. Open mouth, side out. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand onto your left knee for an open twist. As you inhale here, really lengthen through the spine, crown of the head reaches up. As you exhale, twisting open to the right, maybe gaze over that right shoulder. One more breath. Inhale, coming back to center, right hand to right knee, left hand behind you. Exhale, twisting open to the left, maybe gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale through center, bring the right hand behind you, left hand onto the right knee. Take another inhale here to lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, twisting to the right, gaze over the right shoulder. So now working into a closed twist. Just awakening the spine, and letting the energy flow throughout your center channel, up through the spine to the crown of the head. Inhale through center, left hand behind, right hand, left knee. Exhale, twisting to the left. See, with each inhale, grow a little taller, and each exhale, maybe twisting a little deeper. And slowly coming back to center. Just take any wiggles that feels good for you. And we'll make our way into tabletop. So coming into hands and knees, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips, about hips distance. Marjariyasana, cat-cow. So as you inhale, tilt the tailbone, drop the belly, heart forward, pull your shoulders back, gaze up, cow pose. As you exhale, tug the tailbone round through the spine, press into the hands, spread the shoulders, gaze towards your belly button. Cat pose. Inhale, forward, cow pose. Exhale, round, cat. One more, inhale, forward, cow. Exhale, round, cat. Inhale, coming back through center, tuck your toes here, squeeze the armpits together, biceps forward, triceps back. Tilt the tailbone slightly and press your hips up and back, coming to your first downward facing dog. Your heart reaches towards your thighs. Maybe starting this first down dog high on your toes, bent knees, pressing your hip bones towards the sky. And take any movement here that feels good. Maybe you pedal out the legs. Maybe you rise up and down on the toes, letting the heels weigh heavy towards the earth. Take one more full breath here wherever you are. And on your next inhale, rise to your toes. As you exhale, bend your knees, gaze between your hands, and just take some small steps all the way to the top of your mat. Coming into a forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Arms can rest by your feet, or maybe grab a hold of opposite elbows. Have a nice bend to your knee. Try to point your hip bones up towards the sky. Lift the toes so you're pressing into all four corners of your feet. And keeping that activation and engagement in your feet, just rest the toes back down, creating the suction in your feet. Bring your hands onto your shin, keep the knees bent. As you inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine forward, crown of the head reaches forward. As you exhale, fold, heart reaches towards your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then take the arms out beside you as you inhale, halfway lift with a straight spine. Sweep the arms all the way up to come to stand, tall mountain. Gaze up. Exhale, arms to your side. Close down the eyes here. Take a clearing breath if that feels good. As we enter into Tadasana, mountain pose. So keep the grounding of your feet. Have a micro bend to your knee. Belly button pulls back towards your spine. See if you can lift your heart a little bit higher. And just notice how you feel. Notice as the energy from the earth travels up through your feet, through your body, creating this Gently blinking open the eyes, we'll move through a couple of half sun salutation. So as you inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up. Flip the palms down as you exhale, hinge from the hips, swan dive forward, leading with your heart, all the way to a forward fold. Hands on the shin, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, straight spine. And right back to it as you exhale, swan dive forward, leading with your heart. Crown of the head towards the earth, hands on the shin, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Have the palms towards each other as you exhale. Bend the knees, sink the hips, core pulls in towards the spine, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. And if this is too much on your shoulders, you can always open up your arms or bring your hands through heart center or have the hands on the hips. Gaze down, make sure you can see your toes. Maybe you lift your toes. Remember to press into all four corners of the feet. Sink a little bit deeper, belly button pulls back towards your spine. One more breath. As you inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, arms to your side, clearing breath here. Inhale, open mouth, side out. Bring the hands onto your hips, plug into that right foot, step the left foot back, staying high on the toes, bend into the right knee, coming into crescent lunge. So from here, pull the right hip back, left hip forward so the hips are square to the front. Bend that back knee, tuck the tailbone to engage the core. And from there, see if you can straighten the back leg. Getting a nice stretch into the hip flexor and the quad on the left side. Make sure the front knee is stacked over the ankle. Lift the heart. Maybe you reach your arms up beside your ears. If the shoulders are tight, open up the arms a little wider as if you're holding a beach ball. And if your arms aren't up already, bring them up, palms face away from you. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, little back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up, last one. Exhale, cactus the arms. And then inhale, reach the arms up, keep the palms facing away from you. As you exhale, start to lean forward as your arms come back, airplaning the arms, really turning on into the front leg. Take a couple of breaths here. Reach the crown of the head forward, the heart stays lifted here, shoulders back. Spread the fingers, press the palms away from you, see if you can get them a little bit higher. And then on your next inhale, press into the right foot as you rise to stand, left toes point back, Apsarasana, angel pose. Lift the heart, gazing up slightly, keep a micro bend to that right knee. A little balance here. Take one more breath. Then as you inhale, bring the palms towards each other, reach the arms up as the left knee travels in towards your chest. Take another breath. Toes can be flexed or pointed down. One more breath. And on your exhale, slowly floating down back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Close down your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with the grounding through the earth, through your feet, which travels up your whole body. And just notice any sensations that may arise. Notice how you feel. And notice the energy that you're creating, or the energy that's flowing throughout your body so far. We still have another side to go, so gently blinking open the eyes, plug into the left foot, hands on the hips, step that right foot back, staying high on the toes, bend into the left knee. From here, left hip back, right hip forward, hips are square to the front. Bend the back knee so you can tuck the tailbone slightly, engage the core. From there, straighten the back leg, stretching into the front of the right thigh. Maybe bending a little deeper into that left knee, keep the knee stacked over the ankle. And from here, your arm variation, bringing the arms up. We're keeping them down here for a moment. Remember to lift the heart, keep the belly button pulling back in towards your spine. And notice the concentration and the focus that you're building with these postures. Spread the fingers wide. Take one more breath. And if your arms aren't already up, bring them up beside the ears, palms face away. Inhale here, spread the fingers. As you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, pull the shoulders back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more inhale, up. Exhale, cactus the arms. And inhale, reaching up. Take one more breath. And then on your next exhale, start to lean forward as you airplane the arms back, palms face away from you. Keeping the length of your spine, press the hands away. Couple of breaths here, really strengthening into the front leg. Maybe you get a little shake, a little quiver. That's okay. And then on your next inhale, standing tall on that left leg. Whoop, keep your balance, not like me. And point the right toes back, lift the heart, gaze up slightly. Angel pose. Pull the shoulders back towards each other. Keep the palms pressing back. And then on your next inhale, let the arms travel up as the right knee comes into the chest. Another quick balance here. Always one side that wants to balance better than the other, but that's okay, as long as you're trying. One more breath. And slowly floating down back into your strong, stable mountain pose. Close down your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Maybe you take a clearing breath here. I'm feeling a lot more awake, and I hope you are too already. And we still have some more to go to really work into your body, wake up the whole body. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Just feel how you feel. And gently blinking open the eyes. As you inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up. As you exhale, swan dive forward. Hands onto the shin, inhale, halfway lift. Now as you exhale, plant your palms, stepping right back into downward facing dog. Squeeze the armpits in towards each other. Let your heart reach back towards your thighs. Press your hip bones up towards the sky and let your heels weigh heavy towards the earth. It doesn't matter if they touch as long as you're feeling a nice stretch in the back body, the backs of the legs. While you strengthen your upper body, so remember to really press into the hands. Pull the belly button back towards your spine. Take one more breath. And then slowly make your way into tabletop. And once you arrived there, just lower all the way down to your belly. Ooh, a snap, crackle, pop from me. And that's okay, as long as it doesn't hurt. Untuck the toes here. Bring the hands beside the low ribs. Press into the tops of the feet. Engage the quads so the kneecaps lift. Press the pubic bone down into the ground. Pull the belly button back towards your spine. Bring your forehead down towards the ground, creating length in your neck. Pull the elbows back. Shoulder tips rise back away from the ears. Then as you inhale, start to peel your chest up. Imagine that you're pulling your hands back towards your feet, creating this isometric kind of hold in the hands. Really lift the heart. Keep the gaze in front, keeping the length in your neck. One more breath. And then exhale, lower down. One breath, one movement. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale, lower down, really strengthening the back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Couple more. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. One more, we'll hold at the top. A couple of breaths here. See if you can lift the hands and maintain the height of your chest. Notice your back really firing up here. And then slowly lower down. Forehead comes to the ground. Maybe shift your hips from side to side. Take a clearing breath. Inhale. Open mouth, side out. Tuck the toes. Press the pubic bone and down into the ground. Engage the core. Elbows squeeze back. Pressing up. Tabletop. And then send the legs over to the side, coming into a seated pose. Bring the soles of the feet together as the knees come open. Grab a hold of what you can, whether that be your shins, ankles, feet. As you inhale, sitting up nice and tall. And as you exhale, folding forward. Breathing into your hips and the groin, maybe even into your lower back. Just coming back to your breath. Slowing down the practice. And just going to get into some nice, delicious stretches. And on your next inhale, rising up, bring the hands behind you, tenting onto your fingers. And then as you inhale, pull the shoulders back, lift the heart here, elbows micro bent, pulling in towards each other, just going into a front body lift. Stretching into the chest, into the front of the shoulders. Couple of breaths here. Oh, it feels so nice. Especially a night of sleeping, the shoulders may become very tight. One more breath. And then slowly coming through center, keep the left knee bent, extend the right leg, bring the left sole of the foot to the inside of the right thigh, flex the right toes towards you, little micro bend to that right knee. Hands frame that right knee. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, start to fold over that right leg. Try to keep the length of your spine. And once you feel that your back is starting to round, maybe that's the point that you'll stay there. And if you want to relax your gaze down, Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose, though your head might not reach your knee. And that's okay. As long as the pose feels good for you. Really breathing into the hamstring, the calf. Maybe you feel a stretch in the glute as well. Take one more breath. And slowly just walk the fingertips back up to come to center. Changing sides, extend that left leg out. Right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh as the knee opens. Hands frame the left knee. Toes flexed in towards you, microband to the left knee. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, starting to fold over that leg. And just stopping where you think that you feel you're starting to round. Maybe just backing up a little bit. And release your gaze down. Maybe you notice one side is a lot tighter than the other. And that's okay. As long as you're getting into both sides, and really breathing into the back of the leg. Take one more breath. And slowly rising through center. And then just bend both knees, planting both feet. Grab a hold of the back of the thighs if you want to interlace your fingers, or maybe just grab one wrist behind the thighs. Just gonna get into a nice stretch into the upper back as well as the back of the neck. So as you inhale, sitting up nice and tall here, reach the heart forward. Then as you exhale, start to lean back, rounding through the spine, protracting the shoulders so the shoulders spread. Tuck your chin to your chest, gaze towards your belly button. Just breathe here. This is one of my favorite stretches for really getting up into the upper back. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Relax your jaw. And as you inhale, rising back up, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, either rolling all the way down into Shavasana on your back, or just coming into a comfortable seated position. Hands resting on the knees or in your lap. And if you're in Shavasana, extending the legs to the bottom corners of the mat as your arms open to your sides, palms facing up. Wherever you are, let's take a clearing breath together in through your nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. And just coming back to your natural breath. Letting your breath be just as it is, without any thought or any movement involved. And just notice how you feel. Notice the thoughts that may arise. And notice the sound of your breath. Notice your heart beating and the sound that it makes. And just take a moment here to rest and steep in your practice, to awaken your morning. Maybe letting the corners of your mouth lift into a slight smile. And gently coming back to the sound of your breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose and a gentle exhale out. If you're lying in Shavasana, start bringing some small movements to the toes and fingers. And when you're ready, gently bending the knees, rolling onto your right side. And pressing yourself up into a seated position. And once you are in a seated position, bring the hands to heart center. Gently tuck your chin to your chest. Just taking a moment to bow to yourself and thank yourself for practicing this morning to start your day off on the right foot. And gently blinking open the eyes, and namaste.